Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Scott Gimple has been interviewed about the Rick Grimes movies, and he said something kind of interesting. He basically compared what the Rick Grimes movie trilogy, or at least the first movie in the trilogy, what it will be, to the 2017 Marvel film Logan, which, Logan, I saw that in theaters. It's this sort of like Wolverine. It's this X-Men movie, but it's really mostly just about Wolverine, and it's kind of, I'm not even sure if it's canon to the rest of the X-Men movies, but it doesn't have a lot of the characters. It just has Wolverine and Professor X, and then the little girl 23 or something, X-23, something like that. It has a really different tone than the rest of the X-Men movies, and it doesn't really seem connected to those movies, sort of just like a what-if type film. It's a pretty good movie. I haven't seen it in a couple of years since I saw it in theaters, but it's interesting that Scott Gimple is comparing it to that movie, because the Walking Dead Rick Grimes movies, I'm assuming, it'll be focused on Rick, and Rick will be the main character, and there might not be too many characters from The Walking Dead unless there's a bunch of crossover type things, or they make cameos or flashbacks or hallucinations, or they come to Rick's rescue or something. I don't know. We might be getting Michonne because Michonne's leaving, and we might get someone like Morgan in the second or third one or something, because Morgan and Rick sort of have a big connection, and some people have been theorizing that since Rick and Morgan, neither of them are on The Walking Dead, so they might as well be together in the movies, so and I think the actors that play Rick and Morgan have discussed wanting those two characters to have a big reunion because of their connection ever since the first episode of the series. So ultimately, there might not be too many characters in the Rick Grimes movies that are from The Walking Dead. We might just get Rick and a couple of others. So, that's interesting. We'll probably get Anne, Heath, because those characters were taken to that place that Rick was taken to. So we might get them. We might see the Isabel, the girl from Fear the Walking Dead. So we'll see some of those characters probably. I mean, I hope so, because those characters have loose ends as far as their stories go. So I hope that we'd see them again. But yeah, Scott Gimple kind of mentions this and compares The Walking Dead, the Rick Grimes movie trilogy, to Logan. So this is what he has to say. But he says, "I think of Logan a lot. Logan is a movie that if you grew up on X-Men comics and the cartoons, you got this extra thing out of it. But if you've never seen or read an X-Men thing in your life and you just stumbled onto Logan, I think that movie stands on its own. We need the Rick Grimes movie to stand on its own." So that's interesting. I agree with that. That the Rick Grimes movie should stand on its own, and you can watch it like you could watch the Rick Grimes movie like you haven't watched The Walking Dead. I mean, I can understand that. I think it should be for both people that have watched The Walking Dead and have seen everything and know all the connections and crossovers and everything. The movies should be for those people, but it should also be for people that are just watching a movie that they haven't seen the show. So I can understand what Scott Gimple is saying here, that it should stand out on its own, and you shouldn't necessarily have to watch other things to know the main storyline in these films. The films stand out by themselves. I can understand that. It's sort of like how when I watched the first Avengers 7 years ago, I only watched like Iron Man before then. I didn't see all the characters' origin movies, but it was still okay, because the movie is designed to where you don't have to see any of the other movies about Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man. You can just watch the Avengers and enjoy that movie on its own. And yeah, I'm okay with the Rick Grimes movie being like that. I just also want it to it should have some good extra stuff for the people that have watched the show, stuff that they'll get and the casual audience won't get. Stuff, like I said, it should be made for both audiences. It should be made for the audience that has been watching the show and everything, and some extra little stuff for them to be like, oh, I get that. Oh, I get that connection. Oh, there's that character. There's that character. Stuff like that should be happening. So I don't know. I hope that the Rick Grimes movie trilogy is good, and I hope that they're good movies, but who knows? Hopefully they will be. It will definitely be good to see Rick Grimes again. I've really been missing him ever since, last year, where his character got taken away. So, at the very least, it'll be nice to see Rick Grimes again. But hopefully the movies will be good. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now I am at 623 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 700 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 700. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.